Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to Krabs Trades. This is episode 26 of backtesting an hour per day until I'm profitable. Today we're on NQ, we're on January 7th, 2022. So far, starting off this backtesting very well. We're going to be backtesting all of 2022, all of 2023. And yeah, we're going to be tracking everything in my journals. If you guys want to grab these journals for yourselves, link is in my Discord under free resources. It's all free, so grab that if you want. But yeah, right here, we're going to skip to AM session here. Friday the 7th, we did have 8:30 AM news. Let's see, do we have a data candle? We do. So this is a nice drawn liquidity already. Could see price trade back up to this news high. But yeah, let's determine our buys here. Hopping on the daily. Let's just see the weekly real quick. We're holding a weekly gap. Based on the daily, we have pretty obvious sell side here. But we are also inside of this weekly gap, so bias is a little bit more bearish here to the sell side, just because we inverse this daily here. 4 hour here is holding bearish as well. Then again, we're holding another 4 hour. So bias here is a little bit more mixed. So you can see we're kind of bouncing in between these two 4 hour gaps. Let's see the lower time frames now. 1 hour just chopping up again in between these two higher time frame PD arrays. But yeah, let's see, do we have a significant like London low or something? Here we got sell side. This does look like some like low resistance liquidity here as well on the higher time frame. See what that looks like on 15 here. So I am more bullish here because of that. Just these highs are very like algorithmic trendline liquidity there. Retail loves to short off of these trend lines, and I like to use them as liquidity. So yeah, nice LRL above, low resistance liquidity. Also here on the 15-minute, looks like we inversed this 15-minute gap, so I'm pretty bullish. We also bounced off of this 4 hour gap here. So my bias right now is pretty bullish. We took out some liquidity here. Didn't take out all the liquidity, but we took out some liquidity and reacted off that higher time frame PD array. Let's hop down to the 5-minute now. And bullish PD arrays are being respected, so you can see this 5 minutes holding. I think it's a pretty obvious drawn liquidity is this data high up here. And yeah, let's see if we got like any equal highs or lows. But yeah, I'm very bullish due to this low resistance liquidity, data high here, bullish PD arrays being respected. Ideally, I want to see 930 open. Come down here, maybe sweep this liquidity out, and then continue up. Alright, very nice. See if we can sweep out these lows. Right here. Perfect, exactly what I wanted to see. Sweep the sell side. Let's see, is this a 5-minute gap? Tap into a 15-minute gap here. So out of this, I really like longs right now. We're in like the golden pocket of the fib as well. Tap into discount. Longs look really good here. So let's see if now we can get some type of entry. We didn't leave behind any fair value gaps, I don't think. Unless we leave behind this 3-minute. Oh, nice. Got this 3-minute here. Let's see if I can get an entry though. Hopefully this doesn't rip without us. Yeah, might be a no entry. This candle, this next candle really determines if I'm gonna have an entry or not. Yeah, probably no entry, but draws very clear to that data high. But if we can inverse before sweeping this high, get a retest, I'll enter on that. Yeah, so now I'm gonna set a limit right here. This 3-minute. Set my limit. The limit's based on a retest of this 3-minute inversion fair value gap. So if we retest that before taking out this internal, then I'll get my longs. But right now, if we sweep this, then I'm not going to enter because internal was taken. But yeah, hopefully right now we can get something like this. Retest 3-minute, then continue back up. Yeah, so here, no entry. Delete my limit. The thing about this, just very bad risk here. 70-point stop. Wouldn't be worth it. The retest entry here would be the best bet. But now we took internal. So we should run towards this data high now. Yep. Took that data high. Now we could see a downwards move. See what ES did. So ES also has low resistance liquidity. I'm gonna mark up this pretty obvious high in ES here. Case of SMT or something. But yeah, I'm still pretty bullish here. just because I want us to run this low resistance hourly liquidity that we have above. It's like just very obvious built up liquidity here. So ideally now, what I want to see, some type of retracement down back into discount, catch a long back up, maybe even something like this, ideally, but we'll see. But yeah, let's see what price wants to do. Let's see, what time is it? 47. Not really looking for shorts right now. Because my higher time frame target is all this built up liquidity and this buy side liquidity level. Alright, now we got this 15-minute gap here. See how we react off of it. I still want to see us come back down more into discount. Still think we're too premiumed right now for longs. Ideally now, I want to see something like this. Ideally, this is like an ideal scenario, and especially so that this 15-minute does not inverse below this, because then that will make me a little bit more bearish for sure. Nice. Let's just make sure. I don't want this to close like this though, that's the thing. But longs here look really good. Let's wait for manipulation leg. Yeah, like longs right here would look really good. But 15-minute inversed to the downside, so could be more bearish here. Did we have equal lows or something? The thing about FXREPLAY is I always miss like equal highs and lows because they're just like hard to spot sometimes. But yeah, we don't really have any equal highs or lows, but we are deep in discount. I do like longs if we can take out some obvious liquidity. This is just a ton of liquidity being built up here. Low resistance liquidity. Now we have unfilled 15-minute above. Could be like a mechanical model back up, but now I want to see the sell side taken, and this is like my ideal scenario, something like this. Target this unfilled 15-minute gap. That would be A+ model from a discount as well. Okay, let's see what price wants to do. Time right now 10:35. Nice. Alright, took out all the sell side. Now I want to see longs or not. Alright, so I like this a lot. Let's just see if we're delivering off of something. Higher time frame PD array. See how far away this is. But right now I'm not sure like how bullish I am though. We just like inversed everything. So, and we're inside of a bunch of 5 minutes. There's just no way I could long right now. 15-minute gap here. I'm not going to take this long, but let's see if it plays out. I'm not taking it though. I'm just going to have it marked out for here. Because I think this could easily fail after we just had a huge sell-off. I want to see if ES took that hourly low. Looks like ES did take that, I believe. Alright, interesting. So we do have a pretty big SMT. This here is a SMT. And is this a higher time frame PD array? Let's see. Ooh. SMT inside of a daily gap. Nice. Yeah, this makes me like this long a lot more. SMT inside, higher time frame, daily fair value gap. It's a nice soup, turtle soup to the upside. 1 hour. I have an unfilled 15-minute to target. She got a bunch of those to target. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this 1 minute. After seeing that SMT, it makes me like it a lot more. And seeing that the SMT happened inside that daily gap. Yeah, so I'm going to try this. And what I'm going to do is go break even at this 15-minute unfilled gap and it's 11:07 though, so I'm not allowed to take it. But yeah, so I'm not taking this. I didn't see the time. It's 11:06. I can't trade past 11. But yeah, let's just see if this works or not. Yeah, so would have been break even here. Yeah, hit for break even. But I would have grabbed some partials on that, 50%. And runner would be to this low resistance liquidity in this unfilled 15-minute. But hit for break even. I said I wasn't taking it because it is past my trading window. So you can see it was like 11:06 a.m. So yeah, no trades there for AM session. So you can see no trades in the AM yet. PM's been carrying so far, which is weird because I don't normally trade PM as much. That's why I got like 2 different logs here, because I mostly trade AM, but I've been getting better at trading PM, so yeah. Bias here, I was like more bullish, I think. Right? Yeah, I was more bullish because this low resistance liquidity. But yeah, let's skip over here now to PM session. Hour. I'm looking for that SMT. Now I'm wondering if that was an SMT because it looks like it was more like this here. Looks like we could get a 3 drive, like 1, 2, 3, continue back up, possibly. Here we got this 4 hour, we're like kind of holding. The next sell side target I think would be this daily low, which I thought was an SMT before, but I think I might have mixed that up. Gonna mark it out on ES just in case ES hits it. But yeah, I think could be drawing down to here. Based on the daily, based on the 4 hour. Holding this bearish PD array. Based on the 1 hour. I see all this low resistance liquidity here. I want to see this all get swept. It's just like very obvious liquidity here. It's like these wicks that make like this trend line. It's great. It's a great like liquidity pool that I like to use. But yeah, here's 1 hour, tiny gap. Very small fair value gap, but it could hold, so I'm gonna mark it up just in case. Hopping down to the 15-minute. Looks like ES is pretty correlated right now. We have unfilled 15-minute gaps above. just like that. Looks like we inversed. Oh, never mind. Looks like right now we're kind of holding this 15-minute gap. So, however the next 15-minute candle closes, that could help me determine my bias. But yeah, I'm leaning more bullish right now since there's this low resistance liquidity up here. I want to see this get swept. I want to see price rebalance these unfilled 15-minute gaps. Here we got a 5-minute held bullish. So right now I see that bullish PD razor being respected, and yeah, I'm leaning more bullish right now. I'm gonna see how 1 p.m. opens up. If we open up lower, that would just make me even more bullish. Let's see if we got any equal highs or lows. See if we got any equal highs or lows here. This also just looks like even more like low resistance liquidity. That was like built up. Yeah, I don't think there's any equal highs here. Yeah, no equal lows. Looks like we opened up lower. It's the 7th here. Let's see. Oh, it's PM on a Friday, so I wouldn't really be trading realistically. But let's see if there's anything. Right now, I want to see us. We are pretty discounted right now, but of this leg, I want to see us tap into this 5-minute. Maybe sweep out this low as well. Then continue up. Rebalance these unfilled gaps here. I want to see us come down a little bit lower. Take out this low, unless we got SMT. Let's see. We did not. So yeah, I still want to see us come down a little bit lower. There we go. Now I think along here could play out pretty well. There is this tiny 1-minute. this is also SMT as well. This long looks very clean, even though it's a small 1 minute gap. It is the highest time frame. Oh wait, no it's not. Looks like there's a 3 minute as well in this leg. Damn, what was that? What was that candle? What is that? That gotta be like earnings or something. Friday the 7th, 2022. I have no idea what that was. That just messed up PA though. But yeah, nothing in PM. Also, it was a Friday. I don't trade PM Fridays just because price action is very like choppy. It's like end of the week. So yeah, on Fridays I only trade AM. But I have no idea what this candle was. This must have been like earnings or something. This looks like some like NFP type of candle. ES2 insane candle. I have no idea what that was. Probably like earnings or something for like some stocks. But yeah, skipping over to the next session, AM. Let's see, do we have any news? Monday, no news Monday. Mark this up as like gray. If you guys want to grab this journal for yourselves, it's inside of my Discord under free resources. I know a lot of people have been asking me for these journals so that they could journal their own trades, their own back testing, and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's in my Discord. I know some people were commenting before for it, but yeah, it's free, so grab it if you want it. But yeah, here got daily gap. Actually, let's see, I'm pretty sure there was a weekly, unfilled weekly here. Higher time frame. Tapping into discount. I think we could see nice longs off this weekly. But yeah, not sure yet. Especially if we sweep out this low here. Pretty significant longs would be fire off of that. Sell side sweep of that would be very clean. We'll mark that up on ES too in case ES hits it first, which I doubt it would, but right there. Oh, and by the way, the reason like I'm taking my time with all this is because I'm making this backtesting like as realistic as possible. Oh, and by the way, this is the model I'm using. Screenshot it if you want it. That's like my model I'm using. It's my mentor Blake's model from PB Trading. Very good mentor. If you guys need a mentor, shout out PB. But yeah, right here, 4 hour. I want to see us take out the sell side and then continue back up. See the 1 hour. Same idea. See if we got any SMT or something. Nah, look pretty correlated right now. We do have unfilled hourly right here. As well as right here. Minute. I still want to see all this taken again, like just very obvious low resistance liquidity. I know we're gonna take it, I just don't know when. That's the thing. We could take this like in a day, in a week, like it's just like very obvious trendline liquidity up there, but we're definitely not like crazy bullish right now. So until we sweep out this low, tap into this weekly gap. But yeah, 15 minute, we got voids all up above here. See, do we have any equal highs, equal lows? I swear I never see like equal highs or lows on FXREPLAY. I'm not sure if like they miss it sometimes, because I'm not sure if it's like real-time data. Maybe they miss some equal highs and lows, because like on normal charts, if I pull up my trading view, like I see equal highs and lows like all the time, like on the 1 minute especially. Like look at this, all these lines here, they're all equal highs and lows, like just everywhere on the 1 minute. So I'm not sure if FXREPLAY just doesn't show them as well, because the data is not as good, but there's just so many equal highs and lows like on my normal charts with real-time data. So I'm not sure if FXREPLAY just like be bugging out or like I don't know. But yeah, still got this low resistance liquidity as well. But yeah, I'm pretty bullish. I want to see 930 sweep down and then come up for those equal highs, come up for this liquidity. I really hope we don't take these equal highs right now, which we might. Yep, nice. Took the equal highs. But yeah, now I want to wait for some structure. Still want to see a sweep out of the sell side here. Like this, and then continue back up. See, is this SMT or not? It looks like ES is still pretty far behind. Alright, nice. So we took out that low. Now I want some longs. Unfilled 15 minutes above. Higher time frame is just very bearish though. But we just took out a major liquidity void, or not liquidity void, liquidity level. As well as tapping into a daily gap, tapping into a 4-hour gap, a weekly gap. Showing rejection. And we're just like so deep in the discount. Longs here look really good. Trade back to that 1 hour possibly. I'm just clean up my chart. Actually, I'm gonna leave this daily. But yeah, let's see here. What is the best inversion here to take? Definitely this 2 minute. If I get this 2 minute, I'm gonna rip it. 2 minute held. That's why you don't pre-fire like an early 1 minute. Actually, there wasn't even a 1 minute, but right now, if we could, wait, let me see, what is this low? If we could sweep out this low one more time and then continue up, that would be like even better. Ideal scenario would be that. Ooh, but right now, left equal highs. See if we leave these or not. Nice. I want us to leave these equal highs. I want us to at least sweep out this low, but sweep out this low and then continue back up, trade up to equilibrium of the range or of this leg, rebalance the 1 hour, rebalance the 15 minute unfilled gaps. But yeah, that would be my ideal scenario, what I want to see right now. Nice. So exactly what I wanted to see. Now let's see if I can get an inversion. Alright, this looks very good here. If I can get an entry. Also unfilled 5-minute here now. If this just keeps trending down, I swear I'm so done. Which it could, but that's just bad PA if it does that. Yeah, so this 1 minute took out more liquidity. I'm gonna try this 1 minute here. Macro time 10:51. Took out sell side. We're deep in discount. This looks pretty clean to me. Unfilled 5 minutes. So many targets above equal highs. There's this 2 minute, but I really don't care about it if we have equal highs here. The risk on this is really good too. Gonna run 25-point stops. Actually, let's do like a stop like this, 23 points. Great risk on this. Yeah, let's try this. Gonna market order. Yeah, let's see what the macro does. My break-even level is gonna be, also we just made low resistance liquidity, equal highs above, unfilled 5 minute, very mechanical, reacted off daily gap, or I mean weekly gap, reacting off weekly gap, significant sweep of sell side here. Let's say this is like A+ model. Let's see what ES is doing though. Yeah, ES looks good too. SMT at the lows as well. But yeah, let's see, where's my break even? My break even's gonna be right here. I'm gonna break even there and close a little bit of my position just in case we want to continue bearish. Alright, let's see. Alright, so this is tough because TradingView or FXREPLAY, I mean, did not let me secure my partial here at 101. But yeah, I'm gonna just secure it for this data here because we did tap it. I would have realistically secured 50%, so that would have been plus 375 because I risk 750, 0.5%. 375 secured already. Stop to break even, and I'm leaving the rest to run to equal highs and break even. But yeah, I think we will run to these equal highs, but I'll take my little partial there And that's that. Let's see, was this a breaker or something? High, low. Hold up. Low, high, lower low, higher high. Yeah, tap into breaker. Yeah. Interesting. So this was kind of like a breaker. So I think we can still run to these equal highs, but I'll break even there because that's how I manage my risk. But yeah, entry time 10:52 a.m. Finally, we got an AM trade. What was this? Monday? No News Monday, I think. Yeah, No News Monday. So, price was a little bit choppy. But looks like we ran this LRL, reacted, closed my partial at 101 at this unfilled 5-minute, reacted back to this breaker, low, high, lower low, higher high, and then we tapped into this breaker here, and then I think we're going to continue back up to equal highs. But yeah, this was super A+. See, setup rating A+, RR was 0.5 because we secured a low partial. Net P&L was 375. But on FXREPLAY, it secured like a little bit less because it didn't let me exit right there where I wanted to. But yeah, net P&L percent wise was like 0.25% profit. Stop size here was 23 points, so be like 25 points realistically. Yeah, hit 101, so and now I know you may be thinking like, yo, this backtesting session was so boring, like he only took one trade. But what I'm going for, like I'm trying to trade this backtesting session like how I realistically trade. So I'm trying to make sure like everything, why is this messed up? What was I even saying? I was saying I'm backtesting like the same way that I trade like realistically. So I'm gonna be taking my time. I'm gonna be drawing out all my PD arrays, doing all that. And by doing that, I'm gonna get my realistic statistics on my backtesting. So like I'm gonna have my proper win rate and all that stuff. And yeah, I'm only trying to take like A and A+ setups. But yeah, this was definitely A+. I think we're gonna run to the highs now. No News Monday, psychology. Backtesting psychology was amazing. But yeah, make sure to grab this for yourselves. If you guys aren't journaling, then not sure what you're doing. This is like the best way to like copy down your statistics, see your progression, see how you're developing as a trader. Alright, so some of my confirmations for this trade was, yeah, there we go. There are those equal highs. Actually, let me note this down. And I bet we're going to tap this equilibrium and 15-minute gap as well. There we go. All targets were hit. Unfortunate we got hit for break even, but that's my risk management. This was a breaker though, so it makes sense why we tap back into this down close candle here, this OB. But part of my risk management, if like we tap into like unfilled 5-minute gap, fair value gap, or like even just a normal like 5-minute fair value gap, I'm moving to break even to protect myself, to manage my risk, and in the long term it protects me more. So like I'm not mad about missing this or anything, because I know there's gonna be way more trades in the future, more setups, more models, and I'm gonna catch more trades like this one by sticking to my risk management. But yeah, what was I about to do? I was about to put in this new screenshot. Alright, so now we're going to skip to PM, and I think that's going to be the final session for this backtesting. We only did like a few trades, or we only did one trade, but let's see if we can catch something in PM, which is the 10th. See, I think I'm more bullish still. Weekly gap was right here. Got an unfilled daily gap above. And when I talk about like unfilled gaps, I like to use those as like targets. So like, for example, after we took out some obvious sell side liquidity, tapped into this higher time frame PD array, this higher time frame fair value gap, I like to see price rebalance unfilled gaps. So like higher time frame, this would be an example, but time is fractal, so what happens on the higher time frames is also happening on the lower time frames. So for example, on the 1 hour, we also have a bunch of unfilled 1 hour gaps. So I want to see those get rebalanced. And by rebalanced, I mean I just want to see price at least wick into it before like continuing back down, you know. But yeah, I'm leaning more bullish right now. But right now we are inside of an hourly gap. Hopefully we can have a setup in PM. But yeah, I'm gonna mark this sell side up with like a different color just because it was like such a significant liquidity sweep, so I want it to be like special color because this is like a very obvious hourly low here. That's something I do too, like liquidity, that's like very obvious, like an obvious low like this here. I like to make sure that I'm like pretty focused on it, because we swept that and tapped into this weekly gap. Just messed that up, but because we swept that and tapped into this weekly gap, that makes me like very bullish. But yeah, 1 hour, we got unfilled gaps above. We still got this LRL, low resistance, liquidity, trendline liquidity, whatever you want to call it, above. Pull my fib here. We're still deep in discount. I do like longs a lot, but we're playing in this hourly right now. So we got this 15-minute unfilled gap. Potential target. Also, we're holding this 15-minute gap, this fair value gap right here, meaning that we're respecting bullish PD eraser right now. So that makes me more bullish as well, seeing that we're respecting this 15-minute gap. And also, I thought this was a gap, but it's not. If we inverse that, if this was a fair value gap, like say we had a fair value gap here and we also inversed it, that would make me even more bullish. But this isn't a gap here. It looks like it almost was, but it wasn't. But yeah, let's see the 5-minute here. Also here, I'm gonna check ES. Look for like SMT or anything. Right now, price looks very correlated, but I'm gonna mark out this high in case we sweep it. We have 5-minute. Still bullish. Yeah, let's see how 1 p.m. opens up. If we got open, low, high, close, that would be ideal. 1 p.m. opens up higher, taking out this high, so no hourly bottom wick yet, really. But yeah, my bias is gonna be like based on this hourly gap. If we inverse it to the upside, I'll be very bullish. But if we hold it at 2 p.m., then I might still be bearish. But we're deep in discount, higher time frame, so I want to see longs ideally. Let's see, do we have any equal highs, equal lows? We do have this low resistance liquidity below here. Looking for equal highs and lows right now. Looks like ES took the same buy side, so correlated there. equal highs here. Just this low resistance liquidity down here that I'm looking at. Unfilled 15-minute gap got tapped. I think we're going to inverse this hourly. Yeah, so hourly inversed, I'm pretty bullish. Right there, as you can see. So now if we could tap into any of these 15-minute gaps, longs would be pretty clean. Tapping into this 15-minute gap as well. This is also a 4-hour gap. Could see some rejection here possibly. I know we're over the hour right now, but we're gonna finish this up soon. See, like, this is where I'm wondering, like, if we would have had, like, equal lows here. Because I swear, on, like, my real charts on TradingView, I feel like I would definitely see, like, equal lows or something. I'm not sure if, like, the FXREPLAY data is, like, off by a little bit. What is this? I just moved that by accident. So right here, 2 p.m. opening higher. No hourly bottom wick. Could possibly want to retap one of these unfilled 15-minute gaps. Left behind equal lows. I like shorts here a lot. We got low resistance liquidity. We tapped into the premium. We could see this rebalance. Some of the leg below it, I think. But yeah, I really like shorts, especially 2 p.m. open high, low close. Meaning that 2 p.m. opened up higher, so we can expect it to come down and make that hourly bottom wick and maybe manipulate into like a 15-minute unfilled gap. But yeah, let's just see what price wants to do here. Equal lows left. Right now, I want to see something like this. Leave those equal lows. Sweep out internal and continue down all the way down to this unfilled 15-minute gap. That's my ideal condition here. But yeah, let's play price. Exactly what I wanted to see. Exactly. So now I'm gonna take the first inverse. That's actually crazy how exact that was. I wanted to see these equal lows get left. I wanted to see some manipulation. Sweep, of this internal liquidity right here, just like that. Sweep that buy side. Now I'm going to take the first inversion back down, which looks like it's going to be this 2 minute. Hopefully I can get it. Alright, now we have an unfilled 5 minute as well. Unfilled 15 minute right here. So we got very good targets. We're in a premium of the range. If I can get this 2 minute, would be a great short A+ model for sure. Alright, perfect. Closes at 26. And we also closed below that 1 minute. Alright, nice. Let's see, is this a breaker? High, low, higher high, possible lower low. But let's see if high, low, higher high, lower low. Breaker would be like these two candles here. And continue back down. Yeah, like this short a lot. I'm gonna put my stop above this breaker block. Like that. Around 20-point stops. And the plan here, gonna close 50% at 101. I'm gonna leave my runner to this unfilled 15 minute below. See if we could rebalance that, but this is super A+ here. So yeah, we're gonna take this based off that 2 minute closure at 26. 25 candle, 26, highest time frame gap in the leg. Unfilled 5 minute below, equal as below, sweep of internal. Yeah, let's take it. Break even is gonna be my equal lows right here. And stop loss. This was a good trade though. Might actually re-enter if we take this high again. But yeah, definitely a good loss. But yeah, let's journal this. Time here is 2:26 p.m. Oh yeah, on this trade I forgot to put in the confirmation. I'm about to do that in a second. 2 minute short bias, yes, bearish. This was a Monday. That's why we manage risk though. Sometimes everything can align and still stop you out. But yeah, very A plus though. Confirmations was tap into 4-hour PD array, took internal liquidity, time frame, in leg, target, equal low, and 15-minute for value apps. Also, premium of the range. Psychology here, very good, because that was a good loss for sure. Let's add that here. Good loss setup was valid. Good setup. I would take this setup again. And it lost just because it's probabilities at the end of the day. But yeah, met all my confluences. And I know more times than not, this setup will pay out. But yeah, let's see if we can get a re-entry if we sweep out this high. Actually, I forgot to add the confluences for this trade from before. So let's throw those in there. Let's see, it looks like we had tap into weekly gap plus sweep of sell side, LRL above, unfilled 5-minute above, equal highs above, minute unfilled above, great setup, A plus. And what else do we have? Looks like, yeah, that's pretty much it. That was a clean setup. Looks like it was a 1-minute inversion. See if we can get a re-entry on this, because I still like this. Take out that high. I'll take another short if I get one. If it's another L, then it's another L, and I'd just be done for the day after 2 L's. But setup still remains valid. There's no inversion though right now. Let's see here. Is this a tiny 2-minute here? Tiny ass 2-minute gap. But let's see, higher time frame. I want to see if ES takes this. Alright, so we got potential SMT. Actually, yeah, we do have SMT right now. So I like this short even more if I can get it. SMT with ES. ES took this high right here. Okay, let me see if I can get this 2-minute inverse. 2-minute held, no inversion. I think I'll take this one though. Five-minute though. 5-minute gap. See here. When this 5-minute closes, yeah, I'll take this 5-minute if we could retest. This just looks really clean, even more clean now with that SMT. This 5-minute can retest. I'll be in this short. If it doesn't want to retest, then that'll just be 1L for PM. But yeah, equal lows below, unfilled 5-minute below. Unfilled 15-minute now. That looks even better. Super clean. Super clean targets below. SMT this high inside that 4-hour gap. So you can see that 4-hour gap right here. If we hop on the 15, you can see that SMT a lot better. SMT also happened inside of like a 15-minute gap on ES. But yeah, this short looks fire if I can get a retest. But yeah, even ES, all this low resistance liquidity here. I want to see get taken out. Took out this level, internal taken. Yeah, super clean. If I can get a retracement. This would also be like a breaker kind of. High, low, higher high. Lower low with displacement, could tap into breaker, continue down. Run my stop right above that breaker, 25 points. Gee, I'm around like 20 points. Retest this 1 minute. But yeah, if we retest this 5-minute, I'll be in. Set a limit here. Tapped in there now. There we go. Stop to break even. And 101. Take my partial 101. Just refresh here for the data so that it doesn't mess it up. Am I not in the trade? What happened? I'm gonna take my partial. And thinking if I should leave the runner longer but equal lows. Could leave the runner to this unfilled hourly. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna close a partial once we hit the equal highs as well, and then I'm gonna leave another runner to this unfilled hourly. But yeah, very A plus model here. SMT at the high. SMT at the high inside of a 4-hour gap. We took internal liquidity. Equal lows below here, so you can see right here. Unfilled 15-minute, unfilled hourly gap. Tap into premium of the range, higher time frame range. Tap into premium. Very clean setup. But yeah, right here, when we tap into this, right here, this. Actually right here, these equal lows, I'm going to take my other partial. And then the rest to this unfilled hourly. So here's my next partial, close 50%. Mark up where I took my partials. 50%. 50% secured at 101. Another 50% secured at equal lows and unfilled 15-minute fair value gap runner. And then whatever I got running is just going to be left to this unfilled hourly. So yeah, let's see if this could play out. Rest hit for break even. But yeah, very A plus here. On that secured, like, I don't even know. Let's see. $8.37, so took that L and then made it back plus a little bit more on this trade. And when price reached right here, filled this 15-minute, I was thinking of closing another partial, but I didn't, so yeah. So on this trade secured $8.37. So that makes up for the loss plus a little bit of profit. Plus about 0.60%, I believe. Let's see. .55% profit on that. I'll take it. But yeah, break even PM session pretty much, but still green in PM after taking a loss. Super A plus though. ended up being like 1 hour. Entry time frame was 5-minute retest. Bias was bearish. Monday. Entry time. (2:45 p.m.) And yeah, let's throw in this screenshot. I'm gonna pull this out like this just so that in the screenshot I can have that SMT there. Let me clean this up for the screenshot so that I can see these equal lows here. Mark this up for the screenshot. 4 hour for value gap. Mark up that we're in premium. Premium of hourly range. Yeah, let's journal this. No news. High discipline for sure. Confirmations here. Some similar confirmations, but what made this even better was we had SMT with ES, and entry was on 5-minute retest. So it was a very good entry. Great entry. These 5-minute inverse for value gaps, they often retrace back, tap into it, and then continue back down. Like here we got a Drake candle down. Probably would have moved to break even around here. Or at like 1-to-1 I would have taken my partials and moved to break even. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this session. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 500 subs by the end of next month. That's the goal. But yeah, if you guys don't have these journals, you don't have them for your own trading, make sure you're journaling your trades. Very important. It's something that's helping me a lot right now. I'm slowly getting better and better because I journal my trades. In the live markets, most importantly, journaling is key. But yeah, great session today. Ended up green. Took about 3 trades. We took this trade here. Equal highs above, sell side sweep. I believe we're also in a higher time frame PD array. 15-minute unfilled gap above. We are in discount of the range. Low resistance liquidity above. Had this 1-minute inverse here. Entry based on that. And at this unfilled 5-minute, I secured my 50% partial at 1-to-1. Left the runner to these equal highs, but ended up getting hit for break even. Managed my risk. Second trade we took was this L right here. A+ setup. took liquidity. We're reacting off of higher time frame PD array, which was a 4-hour fair value gap. 2 p.m. opened up higher as well, so I was looking for a low close. Had equal lows below, 5-minute unfilled below, premium of the range, also a 15-minute unfilled below. And by this I mean unfilled fair value gap, so 15-minute unfilled fair value gap, 5-minute unfilled fair value gap below, equal lows below, internal taken. But yeah, straight to stop loss. Entry here was a 2-minute inversion. But yeah, this was super A+. I would take a setup like this again. As I wrote right here, good L. I'll take the same setup again. But that was a great setup, so ended up re-entering on it after we got even more confirmation. We got an SMT with ES, so you can see right here. I just drew it up like this so that you can see it on this screenshot, but pretty much here, reaction off 4-hour gap, fair value gap, equal lows below, unfilled 15-minute fair value gap below. We're in the premium of the hourly range, and 5-minute inversion here to the downside. My entry was on the retest back to that inverse fair value gap, and I took it down close 50% at 101 to secure something, because I did take an L before, and 101 was also the sweep of this internal here, so good spot to secure some profits. And I closed another 50% at these. Where did I close? I closed another 50% at this unfilled 15-minute once it was tapped. And then once equal lows got taken, I was gonna close more. But yeah, I think I kind of messed up how I closed. I should have been a close 50% at these equal lows. But yeah, I think I messed that up. But realistically, I would have closed 50% here at the equal lows. But this was a safer option here to close more once we just tapped that 15-minute gap. But knowing that there's equal lows right there, this is a high probability drawn liquidity. So in the live market, I think I would have closed at the equal lows, another partial, and then either closed partial or left another runner. In this back testing, I left a runner to unfilled 1-hourly gap, which was kind of a reach because we took out low resistance liquidity here, took out all this sell side that was built up, tapped into 15-minute gap. So probably would have been better to just close full here, but yeah, still W trade. And yeah, that's it for this session. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time. Damn, we went way over an hour today, but we were pretty locked in and took some good trades here. So I'm looking to continue this, doing this every single day until I have a ton of data on my strategy. But yeah, let's go on FXREPLAY right now. Let's see, analytics for right now. I literally took like not a lot of trades, but took like what, 5 trades. So win rate looks good right now, but I only took 5 trades. Took 1 loss so far. 1 loss, 4 wins. And here are the analytics for now. Oh, and I'm only risking 0.5%, so that's why it's only 1.69%. But yeah, only using 0.5% risk per trade, as you can see right here, because on like a funded account, that's what I would be using. So that's what I'm a back test with. But yeah, let's Let's review some of this data. Green day, so like every single day was green so far. Not even sure what this does, but let's see. See, I think I need more trades to do that, but yeah, that's that. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 500 subs, and yeah, peace.